Me?
Yeah.
You can, but you...
Why have you assaulted me?
Excuse me?
Why have you assaulted me? I
assaulted
said.
you.
Yes, you have.
I haven't
Yes, you have.
assaulted you.
You laying one hand on me.
Can you leave?
Yeah, I'll leave. I'll leave when you stop assaulting me. Yeah, go on, keep doing it. Keep doing
Leave
it.
the site, please.
You idiot. Who are you?
Can you leave the
Who
site?
are you? Who are you, Mr. Myard, big balls? Why did you assault me?
I haven't assaulted you.
Yes, you are, and you're threatening
me.
And you're threatening me.
I'm not threatening you.
What do you mean stop videoing me? You're videoing me.
Who?
You. Yes, you are. If I'm out on that company, if I'm out on the street, get back. Get back.
Just
Look, see the alarm. See, please. See the alarm distress. It's causing me. What am I doing now?
Just leave the site.
What am I doing now? What am I doing now, big balls? You wait until the police get it. They'll look at this footage. They'll look at this footage.
We've actually called the police.
Good. And yes, and hello. Today we are here at Jaguar Land-Rover.
And I may have been going by the sign on the side of the building, but it's a franchise Group1 that these people work for. And it's supposed to be a friendly car showroom. But take me a warning, if you go in there and ask a question, they might attack you.
AKA JLR. And we are the aftermath of Donald Trump's announcement that 10% tariff has been imposed on the exports from this country to that. Or it's the camera. We're trying to tell you what happened. We spoke to someone called Glenn, and he was saying that round the back here they've had a lot of thefts of metal parts. I'm not surprised. But I'm not surprised because the gate's open, isn't it? But the thing I'm looking for is an Ignesium Land Rover. Yeah, I'm looking for this Ignesium Land Rover.
And if interested, you can find out at the end why I'm looking for that motor.
Hello, mate. All right, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
All right, come around the back here.
Yeah, sorry, who are you?
Just a local journalist. I'm trying to find an Ignesium, like what? You know,
Ingenium.
Ingenium.
Or engine.
Yeah. Are you a mechanic?
Yeah.
What do you think about them?
No comment.
I don't want to get in trouble. I just sort of like looking at someone like an expert like yourself.
Yeah, the problem is it depends on
Go on.
it's about. Is if we've got anything EV round there that's not
Round the back here.
Yeah, so it's obviously strictly forbidden. You're not allowed to go near it. Sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Why is the gate open?
Quarantined.
Yeah.
The gate.
The other fella said that.
That's our only way through.
Yeah, I know,
That
but
front
like,
door's broken.
what if I was a kid or blind or something? Could have stumbled in here, couldn't I? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But like, what I'm really looking for is your expertise, to be honest with you. How do I tell difference? Like, someone like me who doesn't know much about cars, right?
Sorry, mate, but actually you need to grab it from someone inside.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, no worries.
Right.
Yeah, shame we got interrupted there, because I was about to ask how I'd tell the difference between an EV, electric vehicle, and a hydrogen engine vehicle. Anybody know?
That's right.
Sorry, mate, but actually you need to grab it from someone inside.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, no worries.
Right, cheers. So they have a lot of metal thefts. They have a lot of metal thefts here. I'm not surprised. They actually can fill your car up and all by the looks of it. What's that? Is that petrol? You come in the back, you can fill your car up. But no, I've not seen what he just said. I'm calling it the Ignesium, and it's the Ingenium. Oh God. It's not ingenious. That's definitely not what it is. RJB 777 registration. That's going to be a few quid. Yeah. So even somebody who works for Land Rover doesn't think that they're any good, because I've looked online and some of the experts said that they're absolutely bloody awful. Now I spoke to Glenn earlier on. Well, I couldn't I? Because there's no gate or fence or anything else here, is there? And it does actually give me an opportunity to see a view of. Over there is the immigrant hotel that I was recently arrested at, and frustratingly, irritatingly, they have not sorted their trolley problem out. In fact, it's got worse, and they put all of the trolleys outside, proven somewhat in the distance there is Southend, over there, yeah. Here's ugly git. Oh, look at all those blue containers. I wonder what's in those. SJ. Maybe that's what they provide. SJ containers, maybe. Do you know what? It's funny, isn't it? Because I've walked past that 10 times, and I've never seen that before. My goodness me! Look at this. Air conditioners on this. I think that's the Vauxhall. My goodness me! Got enough in the way of. There's the actual roof there. There's a Hyundai over there. Hyundai. I didn't say that. But what's that? Defender. Hello, mate. You alright? I'm looking for an ingenious. What how do you say it? Land Rover. Land Rover ingeniism or something.
Ingeniism?
How do you say it? I don't know how you say it. How do you say the name of the car? You must know what I'm talking about.
I don't think you should be out there, to be honest.
It's a Land Rover.
Sorry, exactly why are you here?
Just making a film on the tariffs last night announcement. Like,
Tariffs last night announcement.
Yeah.
What, the
last night announcement. Like,
tariffs last night announcement.
Yeah.
What, the US thing.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you know
unfortunately,
the effect it's going to have on your job?
Not on me. No, not on me
Really?
personally.
Not yet, you
The effect
don't?
on my job is probably nothing really.
Oh, well, I mean that's what I mean. I don't know. I'm not an economist, but like
No, neither
online.
am I, and
yeah.
the problem is you're
But
not really
online-
going to get that.
well,
from
let me
public
finish,
mechanics,
let me
are you?
finish.
Well, you're not actually supposed to be up here filming us, are you?
Well, online it's saying that JLR, out of all of the manufacturers, is going to be the worst hit.
Yeah, but we're not JLR. We're Group 1.
Yeah, if you want to.
Who's Group 1?
That's the Group 1 franchise.
We're
Why has
franchise.
it got Jaguar Land-Rover written on the front?
Well, does McDonald's advertise who runs that business? Because they're not all owned by McDonald's,
Yes.
are they? No.
Well, McDonald's what?
McDonald's is McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all franchisees. We're a franchisee. We're a franchisee. We're Group 1.
So who? So nobody works for Jaguar
Nobody here
Land-Rover?
works for Jaguar Land-Rover.
No way.
But we're Group 1.
I'm stunned. He's got Jaguar Land-Rover written on his front there.
Yeah.
So have I.
We pay for
We're franchisees.
Right.
So none of us work for Jaguar Land-Rover.
So who owns the company?
Group 1 owns this.
And who owns Group 1?
Group 1 is owned by Group 1.
Yeah, but what? There's a nationality.
Yeah, if you want to ask them, you can contact Group 1.
Like, it's a multinational company.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only going to buy stuff I've seen online because I've come here before, and my point was that EVs are essentially running off fossil fuels because the power stations who produce the electric have been running off fossil fuels.
Conversation off of our building roof. You're not
Yeah,
supposed to be up here filming.
you're not supposed to be. Where did you say that?
Up here filming.
How would I know that?
Because it's a private property.
Yeah, but how would I know if it's not denoted?
Private property.
What if I was blind? If I had a child,
Okay, and?
special needs?
Okay, and?
Well, I could wander up. I could wander up here, couldn't I? Then
I'm
I've got
sure
to.
you didn't realise that you have to go up a hill. Probably think, why am I going up a hill?
Well, there's plenty of hills around, isn't there?
Okay, so can we get off our roof? Listen.
Yeah, that's
Okay, let's go.
perfectly no problems. So no one's got the. How did you say that before? The ingeniism.
Ingenium.
Ingenium, right? And what do you like congenium cars?
Well, I like all Land Rover products.
Right, correct answer.
Please note at this point he's asked me to leave this part of the showroom, and we are making to leave because this becomes relevant.
But
at the moment.
well, you know, I have seen a thing online, and they were flying a drone over one of the headquarters of the JLR. Okay, I don't know about Group 1 and franchises and etc. etc. I spoke to Glenn, and he said that he was working for a franchise as well. But I can assure you, it's not only going to affect people in this company; it's going to affect all of us. 10% rise in tariff. That's a big deal. Because it means they're going to take the money out of JLR. JLR will take it out of your franchise and then stick it on your shopping bill and take it off your wages. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. Eventually,
To be honest with you,
that's what I'm being told
it
by
doesn't affect me in the slightest.
today.
No, I don't think it does. I don't think it affects me in the slightest.
Well, the American Stock Exchange has plummeted
It affects
today.
JLR themselves, but we're a franchisee, so it doesn't.
Yeah,
doesn't
we're
affect
way
us.
down the line, aren't we? But you know that's what they're saying. I'm just saying what.
That's not. Yeah, but that's not what we're saying.
Asked, you have to go talk to JLR. We're not JLR.
Where's JLR then?
Where they've always been their entire history of being existed.
Yeah, go on. And where's that?
Coventry.
They're in Coventry.
Where they've always been.
So when they're flying this drone over the top of this thing, you can see lots of VVs like JLRs there.
So go talk to JLR. We're not JLR for like the 5th time now. So if you want to ask
Sixth
JLR
time.
questions,
It's
go
it's got
to
JLR written on the building, isn't it? That's fair enough, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but if you go across to that Citroen over there, does Citroen own it? No, it's owned by Toomey's because it's Toomey's. As ours says Group 1. So
Yeah.
you can pay to own the franchise. It's kind of basic business.
You could go and ask the same question of Audi. Who owns Audi over there?
Yeah.
Group 1.
But ultimately, on the economics of it, it does. It, like JLR, actually, sorry, it's not Japanese. It's an Indian brand, JLR.
Okay.
There's, according to somebody online,
Oh,
yes,
owned
I
by
don't.
Tata Motors, yeah.
But it's not British anymore. And you know, the only English car manufacturer now is Morgan, apparently.
Okay. Well, if you want to ask the questions, talk to JLR headquarters. We're not JLR. If you want to talk to JLR head office.
No, but you're not listening, are you? Because, like I said, it affects us all. It affects.
It is hard to describe how much of an idiot this geezer is. You wait and see.
It affects us all eventually.
Eventually, is it today? No. Do we have any comment on the situation? No.
Well,
because we don't
it's
know
yesterday,
either.
actually,
Okay, great.
9 o'clock
So,
yesterday.
But
this doesn't affect
Ah,
us. so you-
hello, sir.
to do
Can I
with
speak to you for a second? Are you, sir?
Who, me?
Yeah,
You can, but you... Who, me?
yeah.
You can, but you...
Why have you assaulted me?
Excuse me?
Why have you assaulted me? I
haven't
said.
assaulted you.
Yes, you
I
have.
haven't
Yes, you
assaulted
have.
you, but
You're
can you
laying one hand on me.
Can you leave the
Yeah, I'll leave. I'll leave when I'm ready to leave, mate. I'll leave when you stop assaulting me. Yeah, go on, keep doing it. Keep doing
leave
it.
the site, please?
And just to recap, it does say on their website that you can go in to find out more about maintenance and MOT, etc.
I'm ready to leave, mate. I'll leave when you stop assaulting me. Yeah, go on, keep doing it. Keep doing
Leave
it.
the site, please.
You idiot. Who are you?
Can you leave the
Who are
site,
you?
please?
Who are you then? Who are you, Mr. Light Big Balls? Why did you assault me?
I haven't assaulted you.
Yes, you are, and you're threatening
me.
me. And you're threatening me.
No, I'm not threatening you.
What do you mean stop videoing me? You're videoing me.
Who?
You. Yes, you are. If I'm out on that company, if I'm out on the street, get back. Get back.
Just
Look,
leave
see
the
the
site.
alarm. See, please. See the alarm distress. It's causing me.
Leave the site.
You leave the site.
Leave the site, please.
Yeah, I'm leaving. What am I doing now then? What am I doing now?
Just leave the site.
What am I doing now? What am I doing now, big balls? Hey, what am I doing?
Leave the site, please.
What, am I walking into the site then? Am
Yes,
I?
you have been. You've been here unwelcome, so can you
But
please
yeah.
leave?
Well, how do I know I'm on private
not
property?
welcome.
How do I know I'm on private property?
Can you leave, please?
How do I know I'm on private property? How do I know I'm not on
Asked you
private?
politely, haven't I?
I'm on
Asked you
pub-
politely, haven't I?
I'm on public. Pub. You've asked me private. You've asked me what?
I've asked you to leave, so
You,
please
you
leave.
wait until the police get here.
Well,
They'll look at
we've-
this footage.
we've
They'll look
actually
at this
called-
footage.
We've actually called the police.
Good, because like you look at this footage and see what you've done. You've laid hands on me. You've assaulted me.
Okay, so I'll let you. When the
But I'm
police
out of
come, they
breath.
can do
I'm
it.
older than you, so just get away from me.
Can you please?
How do I
just
know
leave?
I'm not on public land now?
You're not. Once you get past that path, you can do what you like. But on
How
my
do I know
side,
that?
wouldn't hear.
How do I know that?
Excuse me.
How do I know where
I'm asking
I'm?
you to please leave the property. Come.
How
with
do I
me,
know where public
because I'll
land?
show you where it is.
What, you want me to leave Southend, do you?
No, I want you to leave the property.
What's this
So-
thing for then?
Excuse me.
What's this thing for?
There you go.
What's this thing for? Right.
Very much.
Right, see you later, big boss. You wait till the old Bill get here. I would have left, yeah, if you'd asked, politely.
I have asked you, so please stay
How do,
off the
but when,
property.
how do I know that this is
There,
private?
stay there.
How do I
Thank
know?
you.
How do I know?
So we've got His Royal Highness Billy Big Balls and his little poodle, submissive Mr. Monotone, who'd be a nightmare to work with.
Doing what you say. Waiting for the police to get here. Yeah, go on, you bring them. Bring them. What's the matter? Can't you afford socks? Are your trousers frightened of your shoes or what? Big balls, you knobhead. Shut up. You just go inside, mate. Don't like. I'm only interested in this idiot. Who are you? What's your name?
You're in our property.
What's your employee name? Yeah, I'll tell you why I'm on your property, because it's publicly accessible. It's a showroom. It's open to the public.
But you've been asked to leave.
Yeah, go on, you phone them. You phone them. And tell them I've got the footage here for you assaulting me as well.
He hasn't assaulted you.
Who are you? Just go inside and do what you're told. How am I supposed to know where the property starts? It's a showroom, a car showroom. Go on then. Go on then. Go on. Go on, do it then.
Just leave.
Now go on, do it. Do what you're going to do. Give me your camera. You give me your camera. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Do you think you're special, do you? He thinks he's special. He thinks he's like, look, he thinks he's David Beckham, look. Look, his Royal Highness. Look at him. You are such a melt. You wait till the police get here. You're in deep shit, mate. You've assaulted me. Shut up. You've assaulted me. You laid hands on me. You've tried to snatch my phone off me. It's a car showroom. Open to the public.
Just go away.
Open to the public.
Have you gone into the showroom?
Why don't you just go inside?
Why don't you
Have I asked you a question? Have I asked you a question?
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
Yes, you have. How about you just leave?
I've asked you a question. I'd like you to just go inside. Don't get involved. You don't want to get involved in this.
We've asked you to leave.
You don't want to get involved in this. I need this employee's number.
No, you don't.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Well, the thing is, you're working for this company, aren't you?
Okay, but who are you?
He's just assaulted me.
No, he hasn't. Who are you?
If you're going to lie.
You keep asking the same question.
It's a car showroom. It's open to the public.
Have you gone into the showroom?
Are you brains?
Walk you around the property.
It's a car showroom. How do I know where the public bit starts and the public bit ends? How do I know?
Based on the bollards that are around here.
Right, so I've just got to guess then.
No, you don't have to guess. Where it says welcome
Yeah, I have.
Group 1, that's kind of the best place to go.
Yeah, he's assaulted me, whoever this person is, and I've got a right to ask for his name because he's assaulted me and tried to break my phone.
He hasn't assaulted you.
Tried to rob me for his phone.
No, he hasn't. He hasn't assaulted you.
Yeah, I'll go out here and I'll wait for him. His Royal Highness, shut up! Monotone. You know how annoying you are. Coming here to look for a Land Rover Ingenious. Wait, who are you following? Who are you following?
He's still on our property.
How do I know that? How do I know that?
Because he's guided you to where our property ends. And he's
Yeah, but
asked
like,
you
how does he
several
know that? He's wrong actually. Your property will start where the pavement ends.
times. No, it doesn't.
It just happened.
It doesn't. We know that.
Just shut up. You be so thick.
We're not thick. We're asking you to
Nothing. I just don't like this all the time. God, you must bore your workmates to death, mate. What's this? What's this? Yeah, it's a public hazard. What if I was blind? I tripped up on that. Hey? Clever box. Hey? You are?
Yes, just listen to them having a good laugh and then perhaps leave them a review. They're on the Google Maps and have a website.
Hey? You are? What?
You've left our property. We're good.
I left you what?
You've left our property. You can stay there.
How do I know that?
Because we've told you several times if you'd like to listen.
Yeah, I'm listening, but like, it's not. This road is a private road serving both these businesses. You pay half and half. It's a dual responsibility for this road. The taxpayer doesn't pay for this. Do you know how I know it? Do you know how I know that? Yeah, you don't, do you? I'm not telling you. I'm not here to educate you. I'm not here to educate you, am I? Because if you don't know that, then what are you doing working for like a car manufacturer? If you don't even know like how to tell the difference, if you don't even know how to tell the difference between a private road and a public road, you are that, mate. Yeah. You see this sign over here? Look. What does it say? Private car park, doesn't it? Because that's what private property has to do to denote private property. This is a car showroom. It's open to the public, right? So there's a difference, isn't there? Right. So like, there you go. You're Einstein. Yeah, I know what the deal is. I know the police will turn up. I'll show them the footage, and they'll still end up nicking me. But that doesn't make you any cleverer than you think you are. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like being assaulted by one of these people. One of these people you're buying cars off just assaulted me. No, don't make me stop. What, stop because you told me, yeah? Yeah, you're a tyrant, aren't you? But you're a bit young to be tyrant, aren't you? He just assaulted me, like broken my phone, tried to grab it off me. You're buying cars off because he reckons that this is private. Yeah, asking simple questions like that people are allowed to ask, aren't they? People are allowed to ask questions, aren't they? Nothing against you, bro, because like you haven't said anything nasty. Or, bro, you come up to me, I've asked you politely. How fit can you get?
He's asked you to leave.
He's assaulted me. I've got footage here of him assaulting me. Cheers, thanks, bye. Do you want to get your tongue a bit further up there? Yeah, look at this, look. Just assaulted me on this property. Like, because for asking questions. Got assaulted by him. This one here, look. This one here, one with the nice teeth, look. Yeah?
Nice car though, isn't it?
Got assaulted by him. This one here, look. This one here, one with the nice teeth, look. Yeah? He's got you fooled, hasn't he?
No one's called anyone.
Because he reckons that this speed bump denotes like where the private property starts and ends. He doesn't even know where his private property starts. Don't you ever talk in any other tone than that? You must be a nightmare to work with. You must be a nightmare to work with. What a nightmare. What a nightmare to work with. So look at this, guys. Yeah, look, David Beckham over there. Look, he's right artist. Look, he thinks he's like David Big Balls. Look, walking along with no socks on, like it's like some sort of. Do you know what I mean? So we'll just wait here for the police. Then we'll show the police the footage of him assaulting me. No, they didn't. And then we'll see what they say, won't we? I have to wait for them now, won't I? Because you've called them. So, public road. The public road, as ever, begins and ends where the road surface changes. And they don't even know where their private property is. So the lady in the Morgan there, she's just giving me a little wave. Yeah, it's Group 1 working for like Jaguar Land-Rover assault me for asking a question. Try and break my phone. And we'll show the police that when they get here. Assaulted me for asking a question. I know. I've got it on camera. I'm waiting for the police now. Assaulted me for asking a question. That's the only reason that lady there's just saying wow. Yes. So we're still here waiting. It's 10-15 minutes later. Tried ringing Group 1, no reply. It looks like Captain Big Bollocks has decided to call off the police, and I'm not surprised, to ask the questions that I had written down. I've written down loads of questions and stuff, like, you know, that come from online, intended to get an expert mechanic to answer some of the questions. Look at it, I've written all this down, written all these questions down. And I've gone into the showroom. The salesmen don't know anything about the cars themselves. They just know how to sell them. They just say, like, look, they got like cream seats, leather trim. That's all they know. It's about the mechanics, though, isn't it? That I'm interested in. But this was all started off by Donald Trump and his 10% tariff, because I had questions to ask about that. Oh, look, they've opened the back gate so Mr. Big Bollocks can get away. But the police have not turned up. I'm still here. And Captain Big Bollocks has disappeared, not me. And we all know why, don't we? Because he's guilty of an assault and it's on camera. And they're all going to see it. They're all going to see it tomorrow now, aren't they? A member of public for asking a question. I wonder if he's called the police off. What, for asking a question? What, for asking a question? What's going on? Where's the police? Do you want me to ring them? What's going on? I thought the police had been called. I'm waiting for the police, yeah. Where are they? Why did he assault me? Can I just explain to you? Sorry, I'll lower my voice. Can I just explain to you, like, why I came here? This gentleman might come over and speak to me. I can't believe that His Royal Highness David Beckham. I can't believe that he actually said to me that I was asked politely. How can it be an assault for being politely? See, I can't believe that this is supposed to be a show. Oh, do you want to speak to me? Is anyone going to speak to me? Look at this. Group 1, Jaguar Land-Rover. You do understand that thousands of people are going to see this tomorrow, don't you? There's thousands of people going to see this tomorrow. I've been assaulted by one of your employees. Yeah, you stick your head up your flipping backside. Go on. So here we are. Look at this. Jaguar Land-Rover. I'll read out to you some of the Jaguar Land-Rover Group 1. And this is supposed to be the showroom. This is supposed to be the showroom, right? This is supposed to be... I'm here. Do you want to speak to me? Do you want to speak to me? Can I speak to someone, please? Okay. Can I speak to someone, please? You know, the showroom staff don't know about mechanics. The question I had was regarding the I can't get it. The Ingenium vehicle, because of some of the questions that were raised after my last visit here and that I've seen online. Apparently they have a chain problem and it's really expensive to fix. And they say don't buy one until you're sure. Ah, at last. Is that them there? Oh yeah. Well, what's happened? You see, Billy Big Bollocks on the phone to like the police has decided to withdraw his. Can I speak to you? Can I speak to you? Look at this. Look at this. This is their showroom. My God! I tell you what. Let me read you some of the comments that I've seen online. Now, this is in regards. Can I speak to you for a minute? For 1 minute? No? Okay. You just stand there like... this is what I'm saying about the showroom staff. Look, they just stand there. Just stand there and look. It's fair deal, mate. I mean, fair dinkum. It's a car showroom, for goodness sakes. You don't attack people for asking a question. Right? Well, you know the deal. The Ingenium. This is from one of the experts, like a mechanics expert. He says the Ingenium, do not buy this before you realise what it is you're taking on, because if the chain goes, that's going to cost you many thousands of pounds to replace. Dave comments, this snivelling, pathetic invite from Starmer about the state visit, and Charles, about the state visit didn't work, then did it? And that's to do with the 10% tariff that's been imposed by Donald Trump on exports. And for some reason, Jaguar Land-Rover, who are an Indian company based in America, dealing with Russia through Eastern Europe. You know, the English people don't get involved at all, do they? Just all their fiddling about is going to ultimately end up with wage decreases and inflation increases. You see how they use the GDP as a weapon against us? The Dow Jones in America has fallen significantly this morning since Donald Trump's announcement. And this is all just part of the globalist agenda, trying to discredit Donald Trump. CTS comments, it's America first, then the UK with our politicians. Correct. Ian says that JLR will go bust with the tariffs because their cars are way overpriced. And in fairness, in comparison to the well, can I just have a contact name then, so I can speak to someone? Right, like, can I just explain to you, sir? Like, I'm being reasonable, right? Yeah. This limitation. Who asked you, Baldy? Who asked you? Who asked you? I said, who asked you, Baldy? Yeah.
What a pleasant guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what about you then? Just like leave him, yeah? Is that polite, is it? People say this tomorrow. How's that going to reflect on this company? Why are you parking on this property? You've got permission to park on this property. Well, I'll be asking you, mate. What? Have you got a contact number for me yet? Why do they say bald as a coo? Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right. So are you making assertions about my mental health? And then you wonder why you get called baldy. Business for people. Hey? Now, that's why I feel. Well, that's right. I mean, like, how come you're parking in here? What, do you want me to ask him? You've got like a car park up the top there. You can film me, mate. I've got no problems at all with you filming me. As you said, why am I filming, right? And the other kid was going sticking a camera in my face. I hear that so many times. What's he doing? What's the difference? Yeah, you know, didn't you? You know, didn't you? Now, right, I came over here initially, sir, right? And the first instance.
From the guy that owns the spa asking me to get your details because he's the guy that owns.
Yeah, okay, my name's Hugh, right? But the thing is, your colleague came out, right, and attacked me, right, and assaulted me, right, because I'm not asking you, right, because I was filming. That was his issue, right? What are you doing now? What are you doing? What are you doing now? Oi, Carl Pilkington! What's the point? What is the point of doing that, Carl Pilkington? You make Carl Pilkington look brainy. Group 1 Jaguar Land-Rover. People are going to see this tomorrow, don't you? To see this tomorrow. I've been assaulted by one of your employees. So here we are, look at this. Jaguar Land-Rover Group 1. And this is supposed to be the showroom. This is supposed to be the showroom, right? Can I speak to someone, please? Okay. You know, the showroom staff don't know about mechanics. The question I had was regarding Genium vehicle because of some of the questions that were raised after my last visit here and that I've seen online. Apparently they have a chain problem and it's really expensive to fix. Is that them there? Oh yeah. What's happened? So, the Ingenium. This is from one of the experts, like a mechanics expert. It says the Ingenium. Do not buy this before you realise what it is you're taking on, because if the chain goes, that's going to cost you many thousands of pounds to replace. Dave comments, this snivelling, pathetic invite from Starmer about the state visit, and Charles, about the state visit didn't work, then did it? And that's to do with the 10% tariff that's been imposed by Donald Trump on exports, and Jaguar Land-Rover, who are an Indian company based in America, dealing with Russia through Eastern Europe. The English people don't get involved at all, do they? Just all their fiddling about is going to ultimately end up with wage decreases and inflation increases. You see how they use the GDP as a weapon against us? The Dow Jones in America has fallen significantly this morning since Donald Trump's announcement, and this is all just part of the globalist agenda trying to discredit Donald Trump. CTS comments, it's America first, then the UK with our politicians. Correct. Ian says that JLR will go bust with the tariffs because their cars are way overpriced. That Ian was saying about going bust because they're overpriced. Jesse says UK exports luxury cars to Russia via Eastern Europe. So that's a revelation, isn't it? So this company are trading with Russia through Eastern Europe. It's just so corrupt, isn't it? The EV is not the best alternative. We have ascertained that today from somebody who has today bought a vehicle from across the road here. Not from here. I haven't seen any vehicles being sold here. Good. No, that was from the Renault Toomey. Read these comments to you. Like, look, I've written all these questions down. Thanks. K20 says the Jaguar Land Rovers are probably all broken down. Kevin says all waiting to be fixed, probably. Take so long. DCF says you should see Immingham. Where's that? Immingham. You should see Immingham. Thousands of them stored there. They don't know what to do with them. No, because nobody wants them. I'm not surprised. Dog Tanyan says, and I don't know what you're talking about here, but he says, with Jaguar's new woke offering straight out of the Thunderbirds, people would be too embarrassed to buy one of these. I don't know what you're talking about there, but he seems to know. Has there been an advert, new advert, Thunderbirds advert? Because like you see an advert for a £100,000 car, it just goes straight over your head now, doesn't it? It's so interesting how many of these employees in these showrooms today have said they don't watch the news anymore. Nobody does. The only people who watch the news are the people who make the news and the politicians. That's the only people. Unbelievable. There you go, you'll be famous tomorrow. So they're all left-hand drive cars then? Or, yeah, because nobody wants to speak to me because they're too shamefaced, aren't they, about the way they've acted? Yeah, they are. They've got good reason. They've got good reason to be shamefaced. I've been assaulted for asking a question. Yeah, he's laughing. Yeah, you're laughing now, aren't you, Mr. Famous? Where's Mr. Big Bollocks? Where's his right honourable, like David Beckham gone? Police have let me down and all. If I see another car come past, I'm waving them down. So XX2 says, so all left-hand drive cars then, or is it just unsold because of the high insurance and that JLR cars are so easy to steal. I didn't know they were easy to steal, are they? Peter says, look at all those unreliable engines. Yeah, take a good look, long look. Look at the state of the staff as well. They haven't got a clue. They haven't got a clue, have they? You know, to be honest, apart from that Cameron fella across the road, the Scottish fella, none of them have displayed any knowledge about the cars that they are selling. And almost all, again, Cameron was the only guy to say, oh yes, there's been a 10% tariff imposed.